Mors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Then how did he become second in command?
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno. But now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Mors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me, or does something feel off about that Mors guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Mors was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there? Take this!
Mors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, we know who's behind the explosion. Question becomes, though, then, how did he get the explosives? Or if he's just the guy with the detonator. Yep, missed that one. Yep. Let's be honest, we know how he got those explosives, or rather from who.
Oh dear.
There we go.
This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Mors, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Mors must have had something to do with the explosion back there. What? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
Yep. Wait, what? Oh, the game got deselected. Still annoying whenever that happens. For a second I thought my controller died on me or something.
Same here.
Cinderglow Lake, Tour d'Inferno finish line.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompey. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether. It will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar? You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control! What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Meanwhile...
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me.
Okay, so it is their bikes, it's just that... with all the topography shifting...
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
The brave fear nothing.
It's my turn.
I do like that the ultimate attacks are... well, the voice lines are muted whenever someone is talking. That is a nice little detail. No, you don't.
Victory's mine.
Okay, yeah, their bikes just got thrown out somewhere else. Thank goodness my old buddy's still good to go. Lucy, lighter? How are your rides holding up? Wheels are a bit wonky, but they're hanging in there. Mine's good too. Alright, let's roll out. The Transformers roll out. Some moments later...
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Oh man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe. Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
And here we go, boss time.
Useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Yeah, I'm more convinced now there is something behind the.
He's the one conspiring with an ether corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake.
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What?
Go.
Face me head on.
And back to lighter.
Together.
Okay. Stun over.
Relax.
Go.
His attack
Phase
mode has
2.
changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man. If this keeps up,
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
are you guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me.
That sounds...
Go.
Victory is in sight.
And full circle. But yeah. I'm blanking on the Dullahan's name. Yeah. I'm guessing he had something a bit wrong with his head or something with to explain the way that he was talking and such. And yeah, the Overlord here, well, maybe not obviously, but definitely had a heart problem. Oop. And well, that is where his core is here. Nope. So it does look like the corruption seeks out weaknesses or vulnerabilities and starts the corruption there. Okay, one more time.
And with this, I think you can agree with that there is something going on behind the damn thing. Like there is definitely a hidden force behind this.
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it. But the Cinder Lake, in a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished. How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens. Huh?
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look look at me like that. Because I'll start to feel afraid.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yo, we meet again.
Bloody heck. And I repeat, that is definitely a faction we have not seen. That is definitely somewhere control of all these ethereals.
No comment, but there's definitely a method to the madness with the transformations of people. And yeah, indeed, a hero was born.
Indeed.
Okay, may need to edit that out. Something is being loud in the neighborhood, it seems.
I'm not hearing anything.
3 days later.
Well, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you. Shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under wraps.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Mors either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city. Combined with Eos's recordings that day, the old oil field bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
You're too kind. All I did was get you to the end safely. When the lake was about to go out, I thought we were done for.
Visitor at the door.
All I could do was watch as you rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, But isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
That was intense. Lighter and I were completely stunned.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Sunflint. A craft made from straw. Yeah, we've seen this one before, but now we actually have one of our own.
Oh, it's a sunflint.
Yeah, all of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
It means a lot. I love it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Everyone's feeling bummed about you leaving, Proxy. Wanted to go and say goodbye. Big Daddy heard about what happened with the Tour de Inferno and came over to help me hold down the fort. He's eager to meet you too. Got anything else in your mind, Proxy? Okay, so yeah, from the sounds of it, so either those fissures don't instantly transport you, as they seem to have had so far, or yeah, maybe she got stuck in a longer one or something, because it took about a minute for her to pop back out on the other side, and she experienced time in there, so yeah, I guess for a short bit of time she was just outside of reality for a bit, or wherever else those fissures lead. Okay, about the old oil field's current situation. Big Daddy said it will be in for a rough patch. While the oil's flowing smooth, the vanquishers might go a bit wild with Old Man Pompey gone. We've got to stay sharp. Plus, I know I'm not exactly cut out to be the Overlord. No worries, you've got what it takes. Thanks. Old Man Pompey has sealed a deal with the other districts. I won't let his efforts go to waste. About Perlman's situation. Well, he's been improving these days, but he's not fully conscious yet or able to chat. So he's practically comatose. Well, don't worry. I'll give you the heads up once he's ready to talk. Thanks so much. No worries. Okay, nothing else. Let's stay in touch, Proxy. We'll be missing you. Okay. Bernice. Headed back to New Eridu already, Proxy. Safe travels. Where are you heading next? Back to our camp at the freight station. Yeah, you were curious about our camp, Proxy, so why not tag along? I'd love to join, but I've got to look after my video store. Oh, almost forgot. Stay here too long and your bang boo at home will worry. What's more, your heart's with New Eridu, Proxy, just as we are with the Outer Ring. Swing by our video store next time. Sure, let's hit the drink shop together. When I went with Caesar last time, they were putting food in the drinks. Now, we'll be throwing a party to celebrate the Sons of Caledon taking the throne. Don't forget to swing by. I'll definitely be there. Really? Then I'll go tell Caesar. You gotta come, okay? Catch you later, Bernice. Catch you later, Proxy. Okay, I think you can see why a lot of people like the Sons of Caledon the most out of all the factions.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Hey, skip the formalities, kid. Just an old biker here. Glad to have some young blood around. I never saw this coming before the Tour de Inferno. I thought Caesar needed more life lessons before she'd really understand, but kids grow up fast, huh? I'd be happy if you're willing to chat with this old man, my young friend. You used to lead the Sons of Caledon? That's right, I'm retired now, just handling some business stuff. But at the moment, those kids could use a hand. It's not because they're lacking strength or smarts, but because they've got to deal with some real dim bulbs. To make things easier, I'll step in to clear the air a bit. You don't talk like a typical outer ringer. Don't go tagging stereotypes on outer ringers, my friend. We're a mixed bag from all walks of life. But you're right about one thing, though. I'm not a native of the Outer Ring. I'm from Eridu. However, I've accepted the Outer Ring as my home since Hollow Zero swallowed Eridu. Okay. Excuse me. No worries, my young friend. I'm sure you've got your own stuff to handle. Piper? Also, I realized I've been neglecting certain areas when looking for social events during the interlude, the intermission recordings, which is, well, Blazewood here. Okay. Are you heading back to the city, Proxy? Thanks for all your work these days. Happy to help. You youngsters are always buzzing with energy. Hope we'll work together there again today. Hope we'll work together again. Where have you been lately? Ah, that's sweet. You've been keeping little me in mind. I've been on the road delivering messages and all. With the incident during the Tour de Inferno and Pompeii gone, I needed to clear the air before anyone started spreading rumors. But Lucy ain't nearly as caring as you. She made me visit all the settlements and towns within a week. I'm exhausted. But you've only been away for 3 days, right? Yeah, don't worry. I've handled it already. Little me ain't the same clumsy girl from back in the day. I just wanted to come back in time to say goodbye in person. Thank you for traveling all the way back. We're friends, right? We bikers got a bit of proper farewell. What do you plan on doing next? Well, I'm a bit tied up for a bit. Caesar's all about honoring Pompeii and opening new routes ASAP. Looks like little me will be hitting the road again. Retirement will have to wait, I suppose. But hey, when the young guns need me, I'll be there. That's the spirit, Senior Piper. Stop teasing me. You'll make this little trucker blush. It's about time I get going. Yep, see ya. Okay, then we have Lighter here. You going, Proxy? Safe journey back. Say hello to my dear predecessor and brother for me if you get the chance. Tell him I'm free for a duel anytime. What are you planning to do next, Lighter? Well... The Motor League may recognize the boss as overlord on the surface, but there's gonna be some who aren't willing to accept it. If they decide to kick up a fuss, I'll be there to teach them how to keep their traps shut. But of course, don't tell the boss about that. The responsibilities of being overlord is already making her lose enough sleep as it is. Didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. I'm getting paid, so of course I gotta take a load off my boss's shoulders for her. Plus, recently I've been thinking, it wouldn't be too bad to just stay with the Sons of Caledon as a biker. Boss is truly a leader worth following. I feel like how I was back then. Back then? It's nothing. So that person you want to duel is Billy? Yeah, I heard you two often head into hollows together. You probably already noticed, but his combat skills aren't something just anyone can master. You could say he's practically born for battle. Billy? Really? Looks like my bro's been doing a good job of hiding his edge. Perhaps to him he's already got the life of his dreams. Hint, hint. Well, I'm off. See you around. Okay, and last but not least, Lucy. Are you heading back, Proxy? We used to tour the Inferno, all thanks to you. Seriously, how much do I need to pay to recruit you into the Sons of Caledon? No more jokes. Safe travels. You weren't gonna go back to take a look, Lucy? Back to New Eridu? Or back to my home?